So then when I got to school, I had a very nice teacher. We had a smart board. I had a couple of friends I made that day. I was sitting in my chair crying. Then I realized there's this guy looking at me. And then I realized his name was Daniel. It was weird. But like he was like staring at me. So then he turned back and he just looked away. And we were learning, I think division that time. So then we started getting different questions. We would always raise our hand if we made a question. Next off, then, at recess, we always get recess after that. Then, I realized I was, like, outside, like, talking to my new friend I made that was Jazz. She made me a little happier after I stopped crying. I started wearing bows to school. I loved it. People would really like how my hair was put up. Then I realized this boy that was Daniel again. He was like looking at me again. And he had like slobber coming out of his like mouth. And I'm like, that's just gross. And then he turned around once I saw him. So then I looked back again. Then he was like doing that thing once I saw him. And then he was just still like that. Because he was with his best friends. And like he had a friend named Julian. He didn't really love anybody, but he was like the one who was like very smart in our class. He was like the one who would always pass all the tests. And be like, come on, bro, let's come over here. Because like he's always like staring at me. So then one day, I just kept watching him to see every move he did. And then like one day, he passed me a note. I read it on the bus because it was like hundreds of things. It was that, and then I looked. I'm like, what am I looking at? Because I still have the note right now, and I can like go like get it. No, not a smiley face. I would never do a smiley face. I'm like, have my jaw open, and like, my friend's like, what did you get? So then, she was like looking at me because I wouldn't tell her. And she was like another friend I had on my bus that day. It was a girl, though, just telling you. Because, like, I would never be friends with a boy. But I did get to be friends with one boy. He was, like, very nice. His name was Ethan. He had another friend named Eli. We became best friends. But then I was like, yeah, yes or no. And I might go get the paper right now. So, I'll just put the camera right here. For a second. I know where it should be. Yeah, it should be in here. Like, I got hundreds of notes from him. So here's all the notes I got from him. Let me start off with this one. It says, for Kendall, from Daniel, XOXO. And then he drew me this cute drawing. Then this one, he made me this heart. Then he drew this Winnie Pooh. And here's the paper I just drew, I think. Oh, yes it is. It says, Hey Kendall, it's me, Daniel. I am going to tell you I like you. I know it's crazy, but it's true. Would you like to be my girlfriend? Would you like to be my girlfriend? Yes, no, shaded your answer. And I did maybe. So then I was being savage that time. Now I have another one. And he drew a nice unicorn for me. He really likes unicorns, so that was like something cool. Now let's get back. And then I shaded in maybe. And that one, I never gave it back to him, so because like I always wanted to save the picture in case I made another YouTube video of this. I'm McKenna. Okay, so then another day, like I was playing on like the swing, just relaxing and stuff, like having some fun times going along my days. Then, guess what happened? Just guess. Tell me in the comments down below of what you think was going to happen. Maybe impossible, because I will tell you right now. There was another guy, it was Daniel, who came back. Then, guess what? Just, like, guess what? Like, his friend, I heard he had a crush on me too. I'm like, really? I'm like, I can't deal with two men. Like, then they started asking me these questions in the middle of the class. And they're like, would you rather date me or Cohen? And stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not going to answer that. Because, like, I totally knew which one I liked. Like, the one who kind of, like, liked me, too. And it was Daniel, because, like, he was more better than Cohen, because, like, he would say, like, bad words and stuff. Like, this is Cohen right here. He would say bad words, and everyone would laugh. And then he would get sent to the principal's office. And then Daniel would always be telling on him because, like, they're just boys. They're just boys. And then I'm, like, smiling because, like, I'm not into that. So then, let me erase this. I might have to make a part 3. I'm so sorry. This is probably the longest video I ever made. So sorry. I only have like a couple of minutes left, or I'll try to let you guys see it. Okay. So then, let me see what happened next. Then Daniel, like, he went somewhere with me. I'm like, ugh. Then he's like looking all dreamy inside of me. I'm like, heck no, this is not gonna happen. I thought he was gonna like kiss me, because he was like doing a little kissy sign at me. Like, something weird he does, like he goes like, here, he goes like this to me. And he has his like arms right here in his shirt right here, and he has like put his hands like right there. And then my friend, he's like, that means when he loves you. I'm like, that's just weird. So let me delete that. And then he went somewhere private with me. I'm like, all squidward and squirmy. He held my hand for like at least like 20 seconds. And then I finally like let go and like said, we should not be like holding hands like right here by ourselves. And then he like cut his like finger around my mouth. Like, he's like, shh. I'm like, you shut it. And then he like pulled like something out, like out of his pocket. I thought he was gonna get that like spray where the like guys like spray it in their like mouth. so then I would make their mouth smell so good and stuff. But then it was really a flower. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? Because I'm not like a fan of flowers and stuff. Like, I was feeling kind of embarrassed because there was like some people watching. And there was like people like over on the sides going like, oh my god, oh my god, and stuff like that, and like cracking up and stuff. Like, they're like, whoa, I did not see that coming, oh my god, and stuff like that. I'm like, now I'm embarrassed because like I get very embarrassed so easily by time to time. So I had a hard life. You guys are probably asking if I ever got this. Bullied. Have I ever got bullied? Yes. I have got bullied at the same school as Numa. There's like these 4 girls who were like always like, 5 girls who would always like play together and talk and stuff. They would always be like so cool and active. I had a favorite girl. One was Ruby and Mia C. Then there was this girl named Cadence. Then there was a girl named Adria and a girl named Jada. So they would all just talk all they want and all day, all night and stuff. I'll be like, they seem kind of cool to me. So then I started fitting in. They didn't really care, so they started getting uglier. And then one day, Adria came up to me and she's like, hey, just telling you, Cadence doesn't want to be near you because she thinks you're kind of like a little mean to her. I'm like, what did I do? She's like, you raced her down to the water fountain to get like a drink. Like,